Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and to follow up that video I made last week. That the Calgary Flames, indeed, they called it, they went full retro. But what I'm wearing in this video actually is now going to be their alternate jersey, which is the Adidas / Reebok Black Flaming Sea Red, which is still a good jersey. I just don't like the piping on the sides that you see over here, for example. But the fact that the Calgary Flames will be going full retro, and it definitely was a nice video that you see on the Calgary Flames website, where they show the history of the jersey, the Calgary Flames, and back when they played at the Stampede Corral. And speaking of that, as of this recording, it actually was 40 years ago to the date, October 9th, 1980, that the Calgary Flames had their home opener at the Stampede Corral in those beautiful, beautiful retro jerseys that I still say is the best jerseys the Calgary Flames had. They battled with the Quebec Nordiques to a 5-5 tie. And if you are familiar with Calgary and been inside the Stampede Corral, it still blows my mind that that arena hosted NHL hockey, believe it or not. And that the Corral was the reason that the Calgary Cowboys in the World Hockey Association didn't last, with that and the combination of the league being unstable. So 40 years, Calgary Flames, and that's, we could say, capped off by releasing those retro jerseys full time. You know, the original reds will be the home jersey, and those whites. Man, those are beautiful, especially when I saw them in action at the 2019 Heritage Classic last year in Regina, and a couple home games. And my suspicions are right that the Calgary Flames were trying to eventually get there full time. But they decided to still keep this as an alternate jersey, and gotta wonder how many games they'll still wear it. And of course they'll still make videos going over the schedule, as all hockey fans are. We are passionate about jerseys. However, I still have a couple suggestions. Not trying to put out here that I'm totally complaining. I'm ecstatic that we have our retros back. And I have seen comments on social media that most people agree that those are the best jerseys. I mean, I grew up watching those jerseys, and the Calgary Flames had their best days in those jerseys, including winning the Stanley Cup. But there were some others that, you know, are younger, where you could say those jerseys predate them, that they seem more attachment to these jerseys. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. However, I'll show you my two suggestions that I would like, that if Calgary wanted to still keep the Black Flaming Sea. I think there's another jersey that I think I like a little better, because it goes back with the retro jerseys and the fact that they had one of their best moments of franchise history. And I would say there's another alternate jersey that we had that is very polarizing. I like it personally. Of course, I have it in my collection, but not too many people seem to not like it as much. But who knows? Could I'll still making these videos that say make that the third jersey and a fourth jersey. The jerseys that I'm mostly talking about is, you want to keep the Black Flaming Sea. I like this Black Flaming Sea jersey a lot better. This is what we wore during the 2004 Stanley Cup playoff run. And of course it has the Blasty logo on the shoulders. Well, I personally liked these jerseys as well. I almost would say, ideally, if I was in charge, make the retros full time. I would like this to be our third jersey that we'd wear at home occasionally as well, and make this our fourth jersey. Bring back Blasty, but that's my personal opinion. I would ask you on the comments that if you're a Calgary Flames fan, if you had a choice to bring back one of two alternate jerseys, would it be Blasty or the Wrangler Wardbark? Those would be your two choices. Obviously, I like Blasty a lot more. This was definitely different, unique. I just got a little nervous when they brought in the marketing campaign, and they said that the Calgary Flames are moving to New Jersey. I noticed they slowed down the New Jersey. At first I was thinking, uh-oh, are we moving to New Jersey? why are we moving into Jersey? They already got the Devils, and they got the two New York teams and the Islanders. And that was during the time when this was brought in as an alternate. When Calgary wore those pedestal jerseys. Remember those jerseys that I still occasionally wear in videos? But then eventually this became our road jersey for a few years before we brought this in. But I mean, this is still a nice jersey, but I like this one a lot more because it feels more red and bold. And this is what brought back the sea of red. Of course, helps go into the Stanley Cup Finals. But I would, if I was in charge, I would actually make this our third jersey and make this our fourth jersey. You know, bring these back. And of course, you know, seeing all many videos, I got Jerome McGinley on both of them. I mean, best Flame to ever play and best person to ever play for the Calgary Flames that had the pleasure to wear those jerseys. And even Jerome McGinley himself had the pleasure to wear the retro reds. Too bad he didn't get to wear the retro white ever, at least in NHL 5 when I did. But I just say, what do you think? I mean, we are going full retro. These are our alternate jerseys, but I like this more to be, if they can make this an alternate jersey. And I would like to make this a fourth jersey, but that is my personal opinion. So I just say, what do you think of everything? Of course, you know, I absolutely kept saying I love the retro jerseys. What do you think about the Calgary Flames going full retro? I definitely say it's the best move. I mean, walking by, you know, the Flames fanatic, either at the Dome back when we were used to be allowed to go to sporting events, and near where I live at North Hill, the fanatic is there as well. I actually see more retro jerseys before it became official. I saw more retro jerseys, and including the whites, than these jerseys on the shelves. So that tells you, I think, there's more demand for those jerseys. And of course, eventually going to have to get a retro red myself, or who knows, maybe for Christmas this year it might find its way under the tree. And of course, if whenever I buy it, I'll make a video. So I just say, what do you think of everything, and what do you think about my suggestions about, you know, I would rather have the 2004 red as our thirds. And I like Blasty, but I know it's a polarizing jersey. But you can also answer my question, if you have a choice either between the Wrangler Wordmark or Blasty, if you were in charge of the Calgary Flames, that's a jersey that they're going to revive as an alternate. And those are the only two options. Which one would you pick? I mean, I feel like there's a reason why we haven't seen the Wrangler Wordmark for the last few years, because it wasn't received as well. So anyway, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders, just make sure you hit like, subscribe. I mostly talk Calgary sports on my YouTube channel, but I also do personal vlogs and attempt at comedy, and I also do share my experience swim on the road at a sport event. So if it all sounds like you'd be interested to watch, to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, you know what you need to do. Just say make sure you like, subscribe. I also my other social media links down in the description below for other ways you can follow me. You know, find other things I share, or maybe some other tidbits that I might plan to do in future videos. And speaking of future videos, also as of this recording, I'm going to have to make a video recapping what the Calgary Flames did at the 2020 NHL entry draft and go over all the players, do what I do. And now that free agent frenzy is about to begin, I know 2020 is all messed up this year for obvious reasons, that we're talking about draft and free agent frenzy in October, Thanksgiving weekend, and Stanley Cup was awarded a couple weeks ago. But I will be making those videos as well, so you can watch those. And of course, whatever the Calgary Flames are shopping for, we'll see who we get in the free agent frenzy. It sounds like, as of this recording, that all of our pending unrestricted free agents are about to hit the market. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going bye-bye. It's just that they can come to an agreement before the deadline. So as I say, go Flames go. I like Blasty, but I'm glad that the retros are back. So as I say, I'll see you in the next video.